If you are tired of waiting for your 1,000 subscribers and your 4,000 watch hours to start making money on YouTube, please stick around because today I had a giant revelation, just like this ding. I need to share it with you because you are probably watching this because you're a smaller content creator, meaning you haven't reached monetization on YouTube yet and you are trying so hard. So, you can go a couple different ways. You can become desperate and just try posting like every day or just post on trending topics. You can try all the things. I on days when, subscriber counts are low and watch hours are not quite where you want them to be, on days like that, it's so tempting to be like, what video should I make? How can I make this happen? I need to make this happen. And you can't just make it happen. So my brain today was going like, what can I do? What can I do? How can I get monetized? How can I make money as a YouTube content creator before reaching that 1,000 subscriber number and the 4,000 watch hours? I will tell you the light bulb moment that came to me today. I was watching a video of a different content creator, and at the end they said something about like, join my Patreon, or like I know, it was an artist. And she said that like she was making money before getting monetized by having a Patreon account. And I was like, something in me, do you feel this way about Patreon too? When I hear Patreon, I'm like, I don't wanna. I don't want that pressure of having people join something expecting these great rewards. So then it's like, you're not just trying to do your YouTube videos, you're also trying really hard to make sure people are happy if they join your Patreon. For anyone who doesn't know, Patreon is a website where you can have memberships and people sign up to have a membership at different tiered levels, and they get special kind of like rewards, or you get to decide how to like what benefits people will get for signing up to join your membership. So also just the whole thing of like a membership, like people are trying to get away from subscribing to things, right? Or like having monthly subscriptions, because they so many times just go to things where people are like, why am I paying this monthly thing for? And they're getting rid of, there's even apps that help you get rid of your monthly subscription. So every time I heard Patreon, I was like, is that the only way? I don't know. So I thought, you know what? Research, Kendall. Don't just go on assumptions. Research. So I was like, is a membership, like a Patreon thing, a good idea? I don't know. I mean, I just had vibes that I didn't like, and so I decided to research it. So I found some really, really helpful YouTube videos. And one that I cannot believe I didn't think of this before. I don't know. Did I not think of it before? I'll just get into it. The whole website called buymeacoffee.com. I have a site for myself. I have a buymeacoffee.com/Kendall Norman site. I even list it in my, if you go to my channel and look at like my website, I made my website be my Buy Me a Coffee site. Okay, so for any of you who don't know, or if you just want a quick refresher, buymeacoffee.com is a place where people can just make donations to content creators. And I've had that up on my channel for a while. I just don't really talk about it. I don't mention it because for some reason in my mind it was like, I felt a little bit like embarrassed about it. Like, oh, I have a donation place you can donate, like I just felt like I just hardly ever mentioned it because I don't really hear other content creators mention it. They're always asking you to like, comment, subscribe, join my Patreon. And I don't really hear that many people saying, hey, if you want to support my channel, please come over to my Buy Me a Coffee site and donate and support my content creation work. I don't really hear that. And I don't know why, because when I did more research, buymeacoffee.com is actually pretty awesome. I spent a bit of time this afternoon after watching that video that was like, hey, these are the pros and cons. Here's why Buy Me a Coffee is way better than a Patreon. I'm going to tell you what I found out too, because if you are, well, two reasons. One, if you yourself are a content creator, you need to look into this. And if you are a content creator who's like, oh, I don't want a Patreon, I don't want the pressure of like having rewards and trying to think of special content for people, please keep listening. And two, if you're not a content creator, but you are a supporter of this channel through watching, I want to just share with you the cool things about it if you want to support my channel even more. So, why is Buy Me a Coffee better than Patreon? I did a bunch of research. I did some screenshots, which are all inaccessible to me right now as I do this. So I'm going to do my best to go from memory. Patreon, one of the cons of Patreon is that they have a processing fee or a monthly fee. The more money you make on Patreon from your patrons, from the people who are joining your memberships, the more money you make, the more fees, money payments, I don't know how they describe that, but the more you have to end up paying Patreon itself. As a creator, as someone hosting a membership, the more money you make, the more fees you have to pay. Yikes. That does not work for people like us who are trying to get monetized and make things less difficult for ourselves, right? So that to me is huge. With Buy Me a Coffee, they don't make any money unless someone makes a donation to you. They'll take 5% of your donation. That's it. Even if you get like tons and tons and tons of donations, they just take 5% of the amount. That's it. It's incredible. I couldn't believe it. And here's the other thing that why did I not know this? People just don't talk about it. Hopefully people will talk about it more. You can set up monthly memberships on Buy Me a Coffee. And guess what else? For those of us who don't want the added stress of like, oh, but if someone is a monthly supporter, then I'm going to have to think of extra cool content and bonus episodes. And I'm like, when I was thinking about Patreon and memberships, I'm like, I don't know what bonus rewards or bonus content to have. Like, I don't know how to do that. So, and I don't have the energy to work that out. It's just one more thing to add to the mental load of the things that, already take up space in my brain. So I don't want to make space for trying to create extra bonus content. I just want to make this content, and then if people feel so inclined to help support the channel, they can actually, this is the cool thing. So on the Buy Me a Coffee site, you can have a spot for people to make a one-time donation, and there is also a spot for monthly/yearly donations. This blew my mind. And okay, here's why else it's cool. You can click on like custom make your pricing and all that stuff. You can also take away the suggested thing that says, tell people what rewards, like sign up to get extra bonuses. You can take that part away and just say, support me monthly or yearly, without saying that if you support me, you get extra stuff. There's one YouTuber that I was watching that was trying to like explain, memberships and how that can help content creators. They were saying that like, you don't feel the pressure to like create bonuses and rewards if that's too much. The people who want to support you just because they're like, I like this YouTuber or blogger or whatever, or an artist, they might say like, I just want to give something back because they've been a blessing to me or whatever. There are people like that in your audience. They may be a small amount, but they are there. And those people will be the ones who are like, you don't have to give me extra bonuses. I'll just make a donation or be a monthly supporter. So I went into my buymeacoffee.com site and I customized everything. I'm going to put a link below if you want to check out how I set mine up. And also if you are someone who would like to support me further as a content creator, then please consider going over and either making a one-time donation or supporting monthly or yearly, because again, I know times are super tough. Like I wouldn't be choosing to support a content creator that way myself, but if you are someone who, like your budget isn't already tight, that's who this is for. This is not a guilt for like, please support my content. You need to support me because you watch my videos. Not at all. Not at all. Watch hours and subscriber numbers already help my channel. So thank you. That is all the support that, watching this now is supporting the channel. So thank you. And subscribing also supports the channel. There is no need to give extra. That's all it would be, is extra. But if you are someone who doesn't have a tight budget, please consider supporting through my buymeacoffee.com/Kendall Norman. I'll put the link down there, like I said. Did I want to say something else? I cannot remember. We're at 11 minutes, almost 12. So I think that's a good amount. Let me know if you have tried setting up a Buy Me a Coffee site yourself. And if so, has it worked for you? Or if there's something that I don't know, if there's another pro or con that I've missed in this video of either Patreon or buymeacoffee.com, please let us know in the comments and help your fellow creators out. Thank you for watching, and happy coffee drinking? I don't know. Thanks for watching.